Hello there, everyone. Good morning and welcome back to Twisted Modworks. Obviously, this is Kyle, and today we did some thrifting over the weekend. Yeah, over the weekend. It's actually Tuesday, but you know, the weekend was the weekend, and we actually found some pretty cool things, so why not talk about it? The first thing that we found, honestly, anytime I am walking around a Goodwill or any kind of thrift store, I am looking for Rival, usually Ravens, and usually Stripes. That's usually all I am looking for, unless there's something that I specifically want to cut up to make something else. So the first thing we came across is a Rival Helios. Could be wrong on that, but obviously it is fully functional. And that is one of the first things that I checked. It has its bumps, its scrapes, and other marks. And obviously this was only $4.99, which I'd say honestly for Rival, if there was a magazine, it would have been more worth it. But in this case, I'll take it because I have plans for this with that right there. And I'm really looking forward to being able to do a really cool kind of kit on this, making it completely usable for the future. Also, side note, I love how Goodwill puts these RFID tags on now. Like, it's a $4.99 Nerf blaster, but I guess all their items have these now. I don't know if that's cool or what. Yeah, so next up, sticking with the Rival theme is... Guys, I don't even know the name of this thing, but you can't tell me it doesn't look sweet. This is from the Rival Edge series. They're kind of like Target accurate stuff. Leave me a comment in the description box below. In the comment section below. If you know the name of this thing, honestly, I've done little to no research. I have had a lot of stuff going on. So it was really nice to kind of get a reset and be able to actually go to a Goodwill. And I honestly just like walking around. Finding stuff is, you know, obviously a plus as well. But the thing I really like about, well, this one anyway, is it does have a internal style magazine. It has a 8-round internal magazine. And guys, I literally know nothing about this. Like, I don't even know how to load the thing. And I wish that was a joke. But, like, why can't I prime it? Hold on. I fired it in the Goodwill to make sure. Oh. I have to return the handle? That's weird as hell. Okay. So. Oh, duh. I'm an idiot. You load through, like, the slot that you would totally load through. Rival ball. In. Load. And boom. Obviously, it works perfectly fine. There was no Rival balls or magazines in the place, so I couldn't test the Helios or this, but I did obviously make sure that they at least fired. So I do have some pretty cool ideas for this because it is screaming pistol, and I don't like how you have to that doesn't auto return. But anyway, moving on. And the last item that we found at the Goodwill was a Nerf End Strike Raven. Now guys, anytime I see a Raven or Strife, I will always pick them up because there's so many fun things you can do. Obviously this came with a 10-round banana mag. Did come with the battery door and some very junky batteries, but obviously enough to make sure that these flywheels actually spun, which is pretty important. Ooh, they're Kodak batteries. Would you believe that? The posts are pretty rusty and corroded. For the build I had in question, that I will be doing very soon, I had my only stock Raven left, and it is in like actually pretty good condition. This one, as you can see, is not. All those posts are rusty. This is not in good condition at all. So this will be the new candidate for that build. I am not going to waste a perfectly usable Raven on a potentially not going to work project. Anyway, so stay tuned for this. That is really sticky. We will have a really cool thing going on with this. I now actually have all the parts necessary to do it. I just need to figure out exactly how I'm going to make it work. Well, this was our Goodwill finds, but we stopped somewhere else. I finally went ahead and picked up the Adventure Force Tactical Strike Cricket Pro. Now, why? Because this thing says it shoots 110 feet. And you know when things say they shoot 110 feet, we have to test that out on the backwoods range. So that is what this is going to be for. Review coming soon. Hopefully I'll be filming that tomorrow, guys. I know I said it in the last update, but things have been pretty weird. Some schedules have changed, and unfortunately I needed a little bit of a break from it all. But your programming has not changed yet, so hopefully we will actually be getting to that. It's going to stay right there so I don't forget. We did pick two other things up, not blaster related technically, but should be pretty cool. The first thing is just some Krylon Fusion Gloss Black. I normally use Gloss Black for a base coat or like handles if I want them to be a different color. So this was always nice to pick up on sale at Walmart. It is the 5X all-in-one paint primer, blah, 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 whatever. But something that did catch my eye in the last item, look at this. This is Rust-Oleum Color Shift Rainbow Shimmer at different angles. And you can kind of see a little bit of that in that cap. Anyway, this is going to be really cool. And if this works, I'm going to be using this on a lot of different stuff. So, really, I honestly really hope. I did test spray it in the store, but you know how that works. I don't want to leave like the smell of spray paint everywhere, and I feel terrible for always doing that. But this should be really cool, and I do have the proper clear coat to go over this. Really looking forward to using that. But anyway, that is our Goodwill / sale shopping. The Cricut Pro was like $5, and I'll always do that. Honestly, if they had more than one, I probably would have picked up two. The paint were both on the clearance shelf, so you can do some loose math there. And as far as Walmart's clearance goes, it's usually like $5 to $10 depending on the item, unless you are, you know, looking at something obviously bigger. I don't remember exactly because I only have the Goodwill receipt in that box, surprisingly. But all these items were pretty cheap, and surprisingly, at least two of them are going to have immediate projects following, which we will be doing vlog style videos on because they're going to be so big. I normally try and cut my mods into, you know, 20 to 30 minute videos max. You guys know a lot of mine are in that 15 to 25 range. Especially the Straven video, that was something that was obviously a little bit longer just because of everything we had to do. But we're going to be kind of keeping that schedule, as well as trying to dive into the more elongated builds. That way I can kind of keep you guys super interested in a build and not just completely throw it all out there and cut a lot of the video making process and a lot of the background of it. Because with the Straven video, I probably cut 2 to 3 hours worth of filmed footage just to get it down to what was actually uploaded. Now, that's not a bad thing. That obviously just keeps you guys interested with the actual entertaining content. But in the end, I did not like how much I ended up having to cut out of that. So we're going to be trying this experiment with the Raven build. Now, I am going to throw it out there and do a little short about this Raven. I want your guys' input, so I have my plans. Obviously, I know what I want to do. I want to expand the battery door in a non-traditional way. I want to go ahead and make it a half-dart shooter. All of the kits I've used on Raven so far are not that great, and as you've seen in our Mayhem prep, led to feeding issues and unreliability. I want to leave that up to you guys, so you know what I want to do. I want to know what you want out of this. I want to make it interactive. cat is trying to eat a cardboard box. We know that's not cool, but I want to make it interactive. I want to bring a little bit of you guys into the build and more than just a views kind of way. So look forward to that. That will be out in the next day or two, probably on Thursday, because obviously you have your regular content on Wednesday, aka tomorrow as of the time of filming this, which might even go up today or tomorrow, because I can do that. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your nerfy friends, and again, look forward to the elongated vlog style builds if that's what you guys are interested in. No, come here. Come here. No! Come here. I want to pick you up. I know I love you. Come here. Can I pick you up? Yes, I can. Oh, snagged a kitty. But anyway, guys, again, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your nerfy friends. This is the cat who is trying to eat a cardboard box, and he tries to eat everything in here. But again, thank you guys very much for watching, and as always, peace out, bros.